your why. He who has a why can bear almost anyhow. Frederick, I can never say his name, Nietzsche, maybe. He's a really good philosopher and psychologist, kind of a crazy guy, but has a lot of really good thoughts relating to psychology, which is the most important thing for diet or for any change. Your why is the fuel for that change, right? You can have like the best meal prep company, the best PT, the best plan, the greatest gym in the world, but it doesn't matter if you don't have a solid why. And a why is the true emotional meaning that you receive from the journey. It's a deeper change of your personal identity and your self-image than the result. The result is just a byproduct of what you're doing. And I'll go over this a little bit more in depth in the next couple slides, but the difference between a proper self-reflective why and just wanting to see a result because you think it will make you feel good is huge. That gap is huge and requires a lot of introspection. So how do we find your why? Just to talk about myself for a moment, I love training, but it's not my number one love. Helping people is, I just happen to be able to do it most efficiently via personal training. I have often and probably will sacrifice training hours to coach or to educate myself or to do something for my business because that is my bigger why. Now, training provides me a lot of benefits and I love training, but it's not the thing that I live and breathe. I don't get up and live and breathe fitness. Otherwise, I would never let anything conquer my training schedule, or nothing would get in the way. That is what I'm trying to get to you, but that's not the most important thing to me. And if I just loved training and just enjoyed it for myself, I probably still wouldn't be a PT. And I think this is a really important thing to take away, is that your why can change your whole life. So it has to be important. And a couple of questions I have to help you with this are these. What will change about you as a person when you accomplish this goal? So how will you change personally? How will your self-image change? How will you view yourself? If you lose 15 kilos of body fat, emotionally, will you feel a difference in your level of confidence and in how you view yourself? Physically, will you be fitter? Will you be able to do more and feel stronger? And mentally, how will it help you? Now, of course, we know that training and nutrition does affect your mental health. That's not the point of this chat, and I don't want to make it that because there are people that are better qualified than me to speak about this. But tell me honestly that after a really good week of training, you don't feel better than you would have if you hadn't trained at all. And if you don't, okay, cool, fair enough. But for my clients and for me, I find that there is a big difference. The third question is, if you don't achieve this goal, what will the outcome be? If we take a very extreme example of an older person who has to lose weight for a bypass surgery, well, if they don't achieve the weight loss goal, they'll die, of course, because they won't be able to receive the surgery. So it's a very, very big why. On the other end, you have 8 weeks till you go away on holiday and you want to be more toned. Why? Just because. You haven't put any thought into what you will get out of this, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to have visible abdominal muscles or tighter arms, more toned, or bigger shoulders, or whatever the goal is. But doing it for the sake of the goal will not sustain you when you have to stay in a calorie deficit and avoid social occasions or work around them. So you need to think really, truly and deeply why it's important. Now, this isn't exhaustive, it's just the beginnings of understanding what's important to you and the real reason behind your goals. And you can find more by Googling, how do I find my why, drop me a message, any of these things.